Have you ever had that time where you said no without even thinking about what the outcome could be? You automatically thought about what could go wrong, how it doesn't interest you, or maybe even how it scared you. This moment of fear set in for me just a few weeks ago. We took a trip down to southern Wisconsin to visit my brother Aaron, Leah, and my grandparents. When we got there, we knew we were going to partake in some pretty interesting things, like moving ducks to a new home, getting some new kittens, and just about every other fun thing that you can do on the farm. The second day that we were there, we decided to plan some of our adventures. Leah suggested kayaking. Kayaking? Immediately, I got so nervous. 1, I have never done this before. 2, I'm really bad at rowing boats, which I learned at Jag Lake. And 3, my biggest concern, I do not know how to swim. I let all these worries make me so nervous that I didn't have time to think about the fun that I could really have. So, we all finally agreed that this was going to happen. We loaded up the kayaks and headed to the river. As we arrived, we figured out who was taking which kayak and what we needed to bring. We grabbed the life jackets just before we got into the kayak to make sure I knew that I wasn't going to drown. I still continued to be so nervous, so I wasn't going to be the first to leave land. Eventually, it was my time to go, so I hopped in and set out on this treacherous journey. After I started, I soon learned that it's very easy to row a kayak, and I shouldn't be so nervous about drowning. The water was 4 feet deep, max. Eventually, I got comfortable with the situation and took it all in. How pretty the fall colors were on the trees lining the river, how much fun I was having with the people around me, and how much I enjoyed something that I had never done before. There were a few obstacles along the way, like helping a struggling fawn out of the water, hitting a few sticks, running into the banks of the river, and eventually having arms that felt like noodles. But each obstacle was part of the kayaking journey. It was part of becoming experienced in something new. I am so glad that I had the opportunity to go kayaking, and I will definitely do it again. So, maybe there is something you are scared of trying, or you question your confidence or ability. Don't let fear stop you from trying to accomplish your dreams and goals, or even stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's speaking in front of a group of people. Maybe it's running for chapter office or participating in a career development event. Maybe it's even asking your advisor to start a new chapter activity. You don't know until you try. This year, we have all been trying new things we never expected we would be doing. Our fall leadership workshops are something new, and that we hope all of you get involved in and join in on the fun workshops we have planned. It might be a little different connecting online, but we are so ready to provide you with a fun experience to learn some new things for you and your chapter, and maybe meet a few friends along the way. Try something new. It's okay. If something isn't working out the way you planned and you're struggling to figure it out, try something new. By trying something new, you are not only gaining experiences, but you are also growing your experiences and challenging yourself to be the best self. So, grab your paddles, snap together your life jackets, and set out on your new journey. Remember, don't be worried if you get tangled in some branches. It's part of the journey. That's what makes the journey interesting. It's awesome that we get to meet people along the way, and whether that's meeting people online or in person, it's the adventure that we are taking together that help us overcome the fears we have and enjoy life around us.